Let's read some emails.
Want some emails?
Yeah, give me a few.
Have some emails. There we go. Love the show. Only ever missed one episode. That's extraordinary, Andrew from Charlottetown.
That's weird.
In Canada. It's actually, well, maybe it means since they launched in Canada. 4.5 years of watching this would be awe-inspiring. Even a year of watching this is awe-inspiring. Anyhow, is there an easy way to print the list of files that are contained on a CD-ROM so that you can quickly see the contents on paper without having to put the CDs back into the drive again and again and again? Do you have any options besides printing the CD layout at the time of the initial burn? Yeah, actually, if you have a CD in there, you can search. And actually, let me click over here, search. And we're going to go for files or folders. We're going to wait for that window to come out. This is an old 2000 machine. And what you can do is basically go to search for files or folders. We're going to go star.star. And we're going to pick a local hard drive. In this case, instead of audio, instead of doing the CD down there, let's do the audio CD and see what comes up. But the idea, though, is do that search for star.star. That'll find everything. The search results, which will come up on the right side, will be a list of everything that's on that. Then you can turn around and print that list out. That's a fast, dirty way of doing it, Andrew. Hope that saves you.
All right. This guy says, the speed of my computer is 500 megahertz. I think that's too slow. What do you think? And what should I do to make it faster? David says, your machine is lame. No, 500 megahertz, that's not that slow.
That's not that slow.
That's not that bad at all, really.
My two main systems at home are a 400 megahertz Celeron and a 650 megahertz Athlon, first generation Athlon, slot A Athlon.
Yeah, people always get megahertz envy when they come out with these new chips all the time. The Athlons, AMD just came out with a couple new Athlons yesterday. It's great. If you can afford it and you always want to upgrade, that's great, but you don't really need to. Now, 500 megahertz, that might not be able to do some of the things he wants to do.
You're going to notice if you move up to like a gigahertz, a 1.5 gigahertz, it's going to boot faster. It's going to install applications faster. It's going to run the applications faster. Will the web browse faster? Is it going to make your life in Microsoft Word better? Will it make it easier to edit videos? Yes. Will it render CDRs and MP3s faster? Will it basically process your files faster? Yes. Is it great for audio and video editing? Yes. Is it great for gaming? Are you going to notice a difference? Yes. If you're browsing the web and typing emails, no, you're not going to notice a difference.
Not at all. It's not going to make you get more emails from girls either. Believe me.
Well, processor upgrade. How difficult is it to upgrade processors, asks Arch Jedi. That's quite the name. I got a 2000 plus, but would love to slap a 2600 plus in there. Also, how do I know if my motherboard supports it? Go to the website of the motherboard manufacturer, whether it's AOpen or Epoch or anybody else. They'll have a website to list basically the motherboard, the specs for the motherboard, or you go check the specs of the chipset that the motherboard's on, or maybe you need a BIOS upgrade. The biggest thing you want to do, especially with an Athlon processor, is not break it. You're going to have to take your heatsink off. You're going to have to put the new processor in, put the goo on it, put the heatsink back down on there. It's basically whether or not you feel confident. You don't have to be able to rebuild a carburetor or an automatic transmission, but be comfortable working with your hands.
Got it.
Good question.
I think that's all the time we're going to have for this edition.